Welcome back to MediaMix, the podcast where you get all of your movie, TV show, and video game knowledge. I don't know. Today we
that was
just
unsatisfying.
What?
You're supposed to say fix at the end.
Oh, right. Oh. Welcome back.
You don't have to restart it.
That was a little loud. Maybe that was at 11. Bring it to like a 9.
Like a 9?
Yeah.
Okay. Welcome back, everyone.
That was okay.
To MediaMix.
I think you and I need to discuss on what meters are. Like I think that one was at a 2 maybe.
My name's the Big Kahuna, and welcome to MediaMix.
Yes. Much better.
Okay.
I'd say that's like that
that's
was a
the
10.
intro.
That was a 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
I think so. 10 out of 10 volume.
Cool.
So many balls.
All right, we're doing.
So many balls.
We watched Jackass.
Oh my god.
Jackass Forever. To be
so
specific.
many balls in this movie.
A lot of balls.
So many balls.
Soccer
Lizard
balls.
Lizard
It was
balls.
like a Tuesday
Pogo
night.
stick balls.
Ballzilla.
Hockey balls.
Lots of balls. Lots of balls being punished.
UFC balls. Boxing. You get the idea.
Yes.
If you watch Jackass, you may encounter a significant amount of balls.
So if you don't know what Jackass is,
Preferably of the human
variety?
The human variety, yeah. I'd say so.
I'd hope so.
No monkey balls. Or beach balls.
They don't give them any ideas. They got to figure that out on their own. But if you don't know what Jackass is, it's basically a movie about these jackasses.
Bunch of silly boys.
Which I guess before we even get into this, this movie is like rated R for
it's rated
holy
adult.
shit. Rated adult for if
there
your
are
children don't watch it, unless you know your parents aren't around.
Don't encourage him. What are you doing?
Well, we did it when we were younger.
Oh, don't.
Oh, sorry.
Zach.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to tell people that.
Okay.
Okay, anyway.
I just found out we're not funny.
Anyway.
Yeah. So Jackass is just a group of guys doing stupid shit.
Yeah.
To boil it down.
Low-key porn.
I'm honestly slightly disturbed from this movie, and it was awesome.
No, it was funny, yeah.
Yeah.
It was very spectacularly funny in many ways. I felt very uncomfortable at times. I feel like
very uncomfortable.
I hope when I say this, I'm not the only one who felt uncomfortable when the guy took 2 pieces of glass and flattened his wiener, because that was the grossest shit I've ever seen.
They do some weird stuff in this movie.
Oh yeah.
And their previous movies, if you haven't seen it. I feel so bad because someone came to this movie with like their mom or something, not knowing what was to come.
Why would you see this? Why would you see Jackass with your mom?
Yeah, but maybe you just don't know about it. Maybe you didn't watch the MediaMix podcast before you went into the movie, and that's what you get, I guess.
They saw it was called Jackass Forever, and they thought it was like a movie about Donkey from Shrek.
Maybe. I guess it's safe to assume that this is the last Jackass there will be. Maybe.
Sadly, I think.
You don't know?
I think they'll make Bad Grandpa again when Johnny Knoxville is
Oh,
actually 80 years old.
100%. If he makes it to 80, I doubt it.
Yeah, we'll be watching that when we're like 40.
You're right.
I think that's being a little optimistic. I think maybe like 30. Yeah, that's better.
Anyways, I have a list of the stunts that they did in this movie, and I was just gonna pick a few, and we'll play a little game of how much money would you need to get paid to actually do this?
Hype.
0, because I'm not doing anything.
It's Jack behind the camera talking.
It's me.
Do you have a list of all the
I do.
The stunts from the movie?
They're listed from kind of like, I don't want to say like lamest, but like least intensive. So,
Okay.
So worst
Understandable.
to to best.
It's not really worst to best, just like
Or I'd say like
least painful to
depending on how you look at it.
Most painful.
Best to worst.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, best to worst.
Something like that.
Or like how intense it is.
Like honestly, I'd say the best one was probably getting the balloon beat into my face when I'm getting an iced coffee.
Something like that.
Like that would probably be the best one. That's the
Shout
most softcore
Shout out
prank
to
in this entire movie.
who published this list. Thank you very much.
Mm.
I'm gonna kind of go off of it. So
Okay.
first one being the surprise soccer ball. Basically, when Steve-O walks out of the bathroom, gets hit with a soccer ball from like the soccer ball launcher.
Like
how much?
he walked out of the.
Yeah, and you can even say free because it's just like, you know.
So how much I'd have to get paid to do it?
Yeah. How much do you need to get paid to do that?
Well, Steve-O got hit. He took that ball like a champ.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it's just a soccer ball.
Pause. That didn't look like it hurt that much.
Nah.
So I'd say, because I'm still not a big fan of pain. So I'd probably say I'd do it for like $20.
$20?
If you gave me a crisp 20, I'd get pegged in the if I knew I was getting pegged in the face, because obviously I would know. Then yeah, sure.
All right. What about you, Zach?
Yeah, I'd say like $30.
$30?
Oh yeah.
Take my mom out for a meal.
All right, let's
Well, hang on, Jack.
What?
How much would you need to be paid?
I mean, if they surprised me and they did it, $0. I wouldn't make them pay after, but if they're like,
Well,
hey,
if they surprised you, you wouldn't get paid at all. It'd
Exactly.
be like you got pegged for free.
pretty much.
I know what I'm ordering off Amazon.
Anyway.
So, all right. So we'll amp it up a little bit. What about the musical chairs, but with the airbags and
Oh,
that
God.
blew up?
Dude, that looks so fun. I'd do it for free.
You would do that for free?
I'd do that shit for free, dude.
Yeah, honestly, I would. I'm not. Look at me. I'm not gonna blow up anywhere. The only one that was flying was Pee Wee.
I know that was so
Wee
funny.
Man.
Or-
You say Pee Wee. Damn,
Sorry.
roasted.
I know.
Roasted Pee Wee. I mean, fuck.
Yeah, it just that sounds correct. I mean,
But yeah, Wee Man went
Man,
flying.
sorry.
So, and the other guys, they kind of just
Yeah, they
kind of
just
lifted
like,
off the air.
blown up a little bit.
so Wee Man's a midget.
I
So
love,
I'd probably do that one
or
for
a
free. That sounds
dwarf.
that one looked like fun.
yeah, I love how they told them that they were only gonna blow one of them up, and they blew all of them up.
Yeah.
All right, how about this?
Hmm.
How much for the spider helmet contraption thing?
Fucking not enough.
Not enough.
Fucking.
I don't
not
know.
enough.
Okay,
Not
this is
enough.
where I think we
That's borderline torture right there.
I think
got
this is
20.
where we surpass like the $100 range.
Dude,
Sure.
and they had the dad do it. Like I felt so bad. 'Cause
Dude,
it's
that
like,
dad was
dude, that man's been through shit. He's went to prison. He's a hood guy, and he.
even
still
he
doesn't do
wasn't fucking with that
spiders.
spider.
Yeah,
I'd be
He was
freaking out.
fearful for his life.
Dude, did you see the fangs on that thing?
I'd be freaking out, dude.
Like they showed you the fangs in the movie, and it's got to be at least like that long from the tip of my finger to like there.
I would not want to get bite by that thing. I
And
would
then
not
they
wanna-
eventually had him
would.
bit his nipple,
Oh, yeah, that was
and it showed the fangs going in. Oh,
unpleasant.
that was.
I would
very
honestly
unpleasant.
prefer the head contraption because at least then there's a slight chance I don't get bit. With the nipple thing, like you just literally held it up to his nipple and
yeah,
it bit his titty, his man titty.
All
And
right.
you saw like you saw the fangs like wiggling inside of his titty.
Yeah.
Like it was carving up the juices. It was carving up the blood. Like
disgusting.
really scooping
Don't-
it out.
God,
and getting that
I
that
think-
venom in
don't-
there.
Yeah, I think they know by watching that scene.
I don't think they do. I think I need to elaborate
Yeah,
as
I
to
don't
how
know about
how
that.
the fangs scooped
If you're
into
eating,
his flesh.
you're gonna
Alright.
have to save this podcast and go to a different one.
We'll go a little lighter. What about the one with Machine Gun Kelly with the bicycle hand?
That one was pretty funny.
That actually looked
That
really
one was
fun. I
that
would
one
do
actually
that.
looked pretty fun.
I would do that for free if I get to like race somebody.
Yeah,
What do you guys think?
I do it for free. That's
free?
another one because that just looks fun.
Yeah.
I'd pay the admission fee and be like, okay. So I'd pay $10 to actually fucking do that.
To verse somebody.
Yeah, to verse somebody.
That would be fun.
I mean, I wouldn't mind like $10 from it. I mean, I guess if we can get paid for it, but I mean, yeah,
sure. I
if
mean,
you're just doing it against a friend, that'd be fun.
it'll look fun. Aside from when he
Potential
goes
concussion.
into freezing cold water.
Yeah.
All right. What about the basically where they set up the slip and slide in the desert looking place where you just kind of like landed on a bunch of rocks and sand?
That one?
In comparison to their other ones,
Would you
not that
ride
bad.
me?
I'm not answering that.
You gonna
Look
pause?
me in the eyes and answer the question.
You gonna pause?
Well, they
us
rode
a-
their Zach in the desert.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
The
they have their
fat
own
guy
Zach.
And they had a fucking Wee Man ride him down the slide.
That was pretty funny.
I honestly thought we meant
like
was
I
gonna
could
get
see
crushed.
like the other the other Nick that isn't here right now riding me. That'd be pretty epic.
Yeah, you'd really like that, wouldn't you?
So how much would you pay to... How much would you pay?
For free.
For you do
Honestly,
Nah, I take like
I hate getting
the
sand.
hospital bill paid.
Yeah,
That's what I'd take.
that
Okay.
health insurance policy maturing. That's what pays the big bucks.
that? No, that's really not
Because you
that
could,
one.
I mean, none of them really got hurt that bad on it, but you could probably get pretty hurt from that. If
You could get
land
real
wrong.
easy, like sand in your ass crack. That's uncomfortable.
Okay,
Or
that's.
in your-
I'm not gonna go to the hospital for sand in my ass crack.
Really, in any orifice, sand is just not comfortable to have. So I'd say like if you paid me $100, I'd go down.
God, the amount of body parts you see in this, I'm not gonna be okay for a couple of days.
Yeah, it's not
I'm pretty sure I've seen every orifice of Steve-O.
Yeah,
So that there's that.
I've officially seen all porn
All right.
that there is.
So, wow, we really did not need to know that. What about the yard sale where he goes and sits on a toilet and it blows up?
I personally would never do that.
Okay, how about this? How about
I would go and pretend like I'm taking a dump in it. That would be funny.
Yeah, so
yeah.
how much if they didn't tell you it was going to blow up, it still was. They didn't tell you, how much would you
Be like, hey, go take a shit in the toilet
Yeah,
over
like
there.
like what's the amount you're like demanding? Like, all right, I'll do that for however much bucks.
$1,000.
100
$1,000.
I mean,
Dude, that's like
that makes sense.
that's so embarrassing, especially with people around. Dude, I
That's
can't.
funny. It's funny.
I can't shit in front of people.
you don't have to shit. You just kind of like sit there. It's because it's funny. But then you don't know.
Still,
it's gonna blow up.
that's so embarrassing.
So if you knew it was gonna blow up, you wouldn't do it.
It's kind of
No.
like an Impractical Joker.
Well, I
kind
mean,
of thing.
Because if it blew up,
Hey Murr.
I mean, I'd still do it if it blew up a thing.
Hey Murr, go take a
I'd still do
shit
it.
in the toilet in public.
But no, I'm not doing that one that easily. That's so embarrassing.
All right.
Shitting in front of people.
How about my
Fair enough.
favorite, the Electric Dance, which is the one where they had the guy playing the piano.
Could
Oh,
I
it
play
was Tyler
the?
the Creator. I thought it was Tyler the Creator.
Creator.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was so funny. Where he was playing the piano and they were.
That was your favorite.
Who was
one?
that guy?
my favorite.
He had it out for in the end because he was like the guy who
Oh, it was
said
the
it all.
producer. It was the
Producer.
producer.
He's like, "Where's the producer? I hate the producer."
I think it was Jeff.
shocking him.
It was Jeff.
Where's Jeff? I hate Jeff.
That one was the best, in my opinion.
Tyler
That made
Creator
me
was
chuckle
really
so
funny.
much.
Yeah, Tyler
He
Creator's so
like
funny.
he caught on before they actually did the stunt
He's like,
on
"Bro,
him.
That's metal right there. That's metal.
It's like, I ain't stupid.
They're like, "Oh,
And then he
fine,
went along
fine."
with it anyways and still got shocked. So, I mean, how stupid can you be?
No,
That
it's
was
fine.
funny.
How much? How much? To be the dancer, not obviously.
Okay, yeah. I mean, you got to keep in mind, like, you know that one game we play at Nick's house where it's like you hold the metal thing and it like one person gets shocked.
Yeah.
Oh no, I imagine it's way worse.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
100
that
times,
times like 100. And it's like you got to keep that
These
in
people are
mind.
screaming in pain.
I like their dance they were doing though. I thought it was funny.
It's easier said than done.
Yeah.
I'd
I'd probably do it. I would want to be where Tyler was. I'd want to play the piano.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense because you play piano.
Yeah.
And not get shocked
But-
as much.
Yeah, not get shocked as much. So I'd probably do it for like
300
$100.
$300.
for sure. You do it for 100?
I'd probably do it for 100.
I feel like I was lowballing it. I mean, yeah, like 250. I was gonna say.
Yeah, no. Don't be afraid. You can go with 500.
No. Well, that's the thing. I don't think it would be that bad.
You want to be? I don't think it would be that
I'd
bad.
do it for 100.
Not as bad as shitting in public. I mean, sure, you'd feel pain, but it's not like gonna kill you. It's just gonna startle you a little bit. It's gonna be a little scary.
All right, so this next one is like there's two sides of it. It's the human ramp, the one where they stack each other
Oh,
up
God,
and then
yeah.
ride the bike or the skateboard over it. To be the human part of the ramp,
Oh,
how much?
That's I think even worse than being the ramp.
That's what I mean. Like you are the ramp.
Yeah.
You just said that's worse than being the ramp.
Like it's worse. Like I think no, the person hopping it is the worst part.
Oh. Okay.
I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
Right? Am I
No, I think
alone?
being the person at the top, or
like
if you're at
riding
the
over
top
it,
or the
like,
bottom of the meat stack, that's the worst. Those are the two worst spots you can be, because the first guy on top is taking like the full brunt of that guy riding this bicycle off the ramp. And if you're the guy on the bottom, you're already being crushed by 5 other fucks. Then you have another bicycle going over you. So to do either of those, I'd probably say like you'd have to pay me like $800.
$800.
I need money to cover the fee of them fixing my rib cage from being cracked.
I don't. Depending on where you are in the stack, I don't think it's that bad, or as bad as it would look. But oh my god, hopping the ramp is like the worst. Whether you're on the motorcycle, which would suck because you're gonna land on a motorcycle, especially like when the fat dude did it. Like I'm sure that hurt. And then you have, oh god, when the skateboarding guy professional did it.
Oh my gosh!
And he hit his like.
I thought he hit his.
What part is even that? Like, like his he hit right above his foot.
Like his inner thigh.
Oh my god,
yeah,
that was
shin?
yeah.
Yeah, your shin.
That just looked painful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, like $500. You'd have to pay me to do it.
All right. What about the Vomitron, the kind of finale they had?
Honestly, that'd be kind of awesome.
The spinning wheel.
That
of
wouldn't.
death.
I hate.
Yeah, but that includes everything: getting pelted with paintballs and.
Oh, at the end, that part would suck.
I feel like they should have had them spin while they were shooting the paintballs. That'd be really funny.
I think that would be overkill.
You
I
think?
don't know. Yeah.
Just a bit.
It's Jackass we're talking about here.
Yeah, but just imagine like one of them's throwing up and their mouth's open,
That's
and
true.
then a paintball goes flying into their mouth, their gaping mouth hole,
Yeah, that one probably didn't.
and they swallow
fly
paint
past
and
the
die.
payroll.
I don't know. Honestly, $1,000.
$1,000.
That's too much. I hate throwing up.
Yeah, like if it was just like drink as much milk as you can and then get on it with like a couple of your friends, that would be just fun to do. I think in general. Like I don't know. I don't want to be paid like $100 for that. But the end part where they pelt you with paintballs, that's where the price goes up a bit.
That was funny.
I don't want
You
to
said
be that
1,000.
one guy who had like, who was riddled with bullets and he had so many welts all over his
Oh
body.
god, yeah. I'd say 1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think 1,000 is reasonable.
Yeah, the one dude was really fucked up.
Oh yeah. He got thrashed.
All right, so
Still not the worst thing though.
no.
Not by a
No,
long shot.
No.
So what about the band versus treadmill? What do you guys think about that one?
Okay, because that one.
The thing that makes that really bad is that they land on a damn cement floor.
Yeah.
That's the only part that makes
And-
that bad. If it was like you land in like a bunch of just carpet or like soft stuff,
Yeah.
I don't know, it wouldn't be half bad.
But dude,
But that
Johnny Knoxville
sucks.
cracked his head open,
Pretty much.
and then Steve-O got
put in
knocked
neck
the
brace.
fuck out, dude.
Yeah.
He got knocked out. So yeah, no. You'd have to pay me like.
That was the part where they showed us pearly whites.
So if
The
Jackass or Dick Horse and Co. approached me and was like, "Hey, we want you to move on a treadmill, like walk onto a treadmill sideways, and it's going 60 miles an hour. What do we have to pay you to do that?" I'd probably say like $100,000, because that's fucking stupid. That's going to kill me. That has a chance of killing me and ending my life. So I'll take $100,000 if I live, so I can pay for the
Like talking about
the
all
medical
this
insurance.
makes me like wonder like how much did these guys get paid for this?
Probably a lot.
Yeah.
I hope
Plus
so.
box office.
But think about the beginning though, when they first started doing these kind of videos.
Oh, of course. Oh, yeah, like nothing.
They were doing this shit for almost free.
Yeah, didn't it start out as just fucking videotaped videos that they were
Pretty
just
much,
like...
I think
pretty
so.
much. Mm-hmm.
All right, so we have our final 3 kind of like bad or pretty bad ones.
Oh god.
First one being the lie detector test that only had 2 questions involved in it.
Yeah.
What would you? What about that one? How much you gotta get paid to do that one? Okay, let's say how much would you gotta get paid to do that one without knowing that the bear was gonna come out?
Yeah.
Oh,
so let me just
That
explain it real
includes
quick.
the bear. Okay, that.
Just like for people that don't know, this started out as they just had him in the lie detector chair, and he was tied up, and they electrocuted him every time like he'd lie or the lie detector test came up as a lie, and it would shock him pretty bad. What he didn't know was they eventually would pour honey all over him and salmon all over him in his crotch area, and then all walk out and let in a black bear with no restraint whatsoever.
That. And dude, in the trailer, I thought the bear was chained up to the room it came out of. No, it was not. It was a free bear moving around as it pleases. It could have easily fucking thrashed him into ribbons.
Yeah, they had the.
I mean, I guess it's trained.
They had the handler like on standby, that's.
I know, but what if the bear just starts
it.
going to town? What is the handler gonna do? He's gonna come out 5 seconds later after the guy's dead.
I guess. I mean, I'm sure the bear is like trained to a point where he won't just rip a human to shreds.
Maybe not.
I know the Impractical Jokers in their movie, they did something kind of similar to where it's like they locked Sal in a hotel room, and then they just let in a tiger. And they're like, that's a tiger.
Fuck that.
That's what I thought it was.
But the tiger was chained up at least, because Impractical Jokers is not any intensity level close to Jackass.
Yeah.
But I know that was kind of a similarity.
I guess if like, knowing now if it's like they're trained that well to where they won't viciously attack me.
But you don't know anything.
Well, I don't know anything.
So that's kind of hard to answer the question.
Because I wouldn't even know about the bear. Would I do the lie detector test? How much would I do the lie detector test for? Probably like. How much did I say I'd do the shock one for? The piano one?
I think you said $100.
$100? I'd probably say $100.
$100
for this?
The lie detector test? Yeah.
For without the bear? Or with?
Because I wouldn't know the bear was a thing.
Well, of course.
I would just be like, yeah, $100. Shock me, daddy.
Wow.
We're learning something new about Nick today that we didn't.
On to our second one, or on to our second to last one. The bowl.
The bowl. Oh,
that's all that needs to be said.
That's the last one?
Second to last one.
Oh, the second to last one, okay.
I know what's coming first. But the bowl. Oh, God, the bowl.
See,
Dude,
throughout this movie, I was like, dang, Johnny Knoxville is like, he's living the life right now. He's pretty much just controlling all of the twisted stunts.
I mean, he can't. He's like the oldest out of all of them.
I mean, that's what I thought until he got literally mauled by a bull. Practically like freaking broke his neck. It looked like.
He broke a rib in his wrist.
His wrist and a rib.
Did a double backflip.
Yep.
I remember. I thought I saw more scenes of that from like a trailer or something. You
did. They gave you a sneak peek in the trailer.
Yeah.
They didn't show him being hospitalized though.
God. But like, imagine a horn going into like your leg or something.
Oh yeah.
God, that would just be awful.
It's happened before. People have been impaled by bullhorns.
Yeah, exactly.
I think they put like a cap or something on top of the bull's horn, maybe. Or they round them off. I don't know. So
I didn't see one.
Pointy. I'm not a rodeo person.
Like I don't think any amount of like honing down a bullhorn is going to stop it from impaling you, unless you actually make it like.
If you make it
like
blunt.
Phallic or something, I don't know, or not phallic, like actually rounded down halfway down the stem, so it's like a stump.
So how much would you even do this stunt?
No.
I
would not do the bull stunt, dude.
I wouldn't want to do it. I just wouldn't.
I would pay money to not have to do it.
Yeah.
Well, that's.
Too much.
No price. I get like.
If I had to do it and get paid a price, it would have to be like, I'm retiring after this. Like,
Go all out, dude. Like,
yeah, man.
Like let's say
You could die. You could actually die from that.
Let's say our price at the same time, so that both of our decisions aren't skewed.
Okay.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
$1.
$5 million.
Cue the Jackass music. No.
Are you fucking? No. I thought you were gonna be serious. Like so if they gave you $1, you'd just be like, yeah, sure.
No, this man's not doing it for $1.
You're not doing it for $1.
All right, on to our final
sorry.
one. On to our final one. The cup test. How much?
The cup test? Like the whole cup test?
Oh, the whole thing.
Fucking no.
The whole thing.
Just no.
The whole thing.
No. Just no. I'm sorry. No.
I know Nick here would do it for
just
like
no.
$5. Maybe.
So like
maybe a
to
nice
go
lunch.
through the cup test.
Crush my balls, mommy. Do it for free. Just kidding.
So they do this thing called the cup test, and basically they take a cup and they test to see how much it actually protects your nuts.
Turns out,
it doesn't really protect your nuts at all. What was the first one?
The first test, one, I believe, was the heavyweight boxer punching him.
Okay, that starting off awfully. You
I
get
would
a
never wanna do
heavyweight
that.
boxer.
First round, I'm already dead.
They looked it up. They said what was the comparison to getting punched by him?
Getting punched in the nuts by the boxer. They were saying it was the same amount of force as a Ford Fiesta. Or the Ford Fiesta basically running you over at 25 miles an hour.
That's like insane. And just imagine that at your nuts.
Yeah, that hurts. That hurts a lot.
So that's only the first
test
step.
One. Test 2, we have the softball.
No, that was the
No, that's
that was
just
hockey.
3, wasn't it?
No, hockey was 3.
Okay.
It was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty sure. So the softball.
Yeah. So test 2, you get a professional softball pitcher, to pitch it at your nuts. Oh God.
Well, I've personally had a baseball pegged into my crotch before.
I
played Little League.
can't even
Well, you didn't have a
imagine
cup.
that.
I
would
did.
hate that. Like
Well,
I
if
understand.
I didn't have a cup, it'd be worse.
The guy flinched a lot in that one before they actually even got to hit him in the nuts with the softball.
I mean, I don't blame him.
I don't either because it's just I like just even having a baseball thrown at me, I flinched so hard. And like imagine a giant softball purposely being pelted at your nuts.
Yeah.
I'd say on average, like, you can throw a baseball over 100 miles an hour,
Yeah.
especially a softball.
Not sure if
Yeah.
you can, but there's
No,
people-
not me. No, but like at the professional level, I'd
Nick
say you
isn't
could throw it
talented
over
at all.
100 miles
That's
an
why
hour.
he's here.
All right, what about the third one, the hockey one?
That's the worst one.
The hockey one?
Oh,
No,
okay.
no,
I
no.
forgot. So far.
No,
It's the worst one so far.
Nah.
Really?
No.
What do you think the worst one so far is? Before step 4.
Probably
I think the softball.
Really?
Yeah.
No, dude. The puck goes so damn fast. Like way faster than.
Yeah, but the softball's like a big, just freaking dense chunk of whatever it's made of.
Yeah,
I honestly
but a
think the
hockey puck is
boxer-
just as.
I think the boxer's the worst.
No, but the
Boxer's
boxer's
pretty bad.
quick though.
I mean, so is the
Honestly,
other
if he
one.
didn't hold back, dude, he held back. You could tell he held back when he punched him in the nuts. Did you see him punch the punching bag?
Oh yeah, yeah.
He went like, "Doosh."
Obviously,
When
you
he
have
punched
to.
his nuts, he went like, "Whoa!" Like
I mean-
he slowed it down so much.
It was still a hard punch.
It was a hard punch, yeah. But
Well, you don't want to like pop one of his nuts. I'm surprised on the fourth one. One of them
don't
didn't.
spoil anything.
Well, did the fourth one pop his nut?
Yeah, because he started bleeding.
Yeah, but I don't think it popped.
I think that means it popped.
No, I don't. Well, maybe.
Fourth one was a pogo stick
Yeah, pogo stick beat.
with a person on top of it.
That one is the
Oh.
worst.
Talk
the
about
worst.
actual cringe.
Jackass bit ever. Worst one. What's worse than that one?
I'm so uncomfortable right
You'd
now.
you'd have to stick your nuts
I'd rather get hit
in
by the ball.
in a metal compactor. You ever see those videos where they
No.
put like a Coke can
Oh.
and a compactor and it like smushes it?
Yeah.
That would be worse. Thankfully, that's never been done before. But this is the worst shit ever. The pogo stick in the nuts.
Yeah, that was not.
You
That
couldn't.
was so bad. I'm sorry. I just actually can't.
No,
It was hard to even watch.
it was. I didn't look. I covered my eyes.
Yeah. So that's basically why we're saying like no. Just no.
No.
Well, that's the finale. This is a short podcast. I guess it's not even gonna be really a podcast. It's gonna be. I'm gonna name the video like
We can have some more stuff.
How
to
much
talk
Jackass
about.
stunt tier list.
yeah. How much would you need to get paid? Or yeah, like
Jackass
tier list or
stunt.
something like that.
Oh my god.
God, dude, it is.
But yeah. Without further ado, I'm Jack.
What are we
and
just
this
gonna do?
is
The ratings or
MediaMix.
skipping ratings? You're just
Yeah,
cutting it like
yeah,
that.
you wanna
Skipping
do
the
ratings?
ratings? Yeah, I mean we're all about the ratings. I mean I still want to talk about like, well we obviously know what your favorite one was, the electric one with
Yeah.
what's his name?
Tyler the Creator.
Yeah, Tyler the Creator.
Yeah.
What was your favorite one, Nick? Like out of them all. Also, we'll talk about that after.
Which one made me laugh the most? Because I laughed at almost all of them. They're all pretty funny. I'd say the one in the dark room was pretty
Oh, yeah,
funny.
that one was pretty
That was
funny.
hilarious.
The dark room one was great, where they tricked them to think there's like a rattlesnake loose in a dark room.
Yeah.
That was venomous, and they told them that the bite would kill them.
That was really funny.
That was really funny.
Mhm.
I think I don't know if it's my favorite because there's a lot of good ones, but the Steve O.B. thing.
Oh, that was gross.
I
That was
mean,
so gross.
Oh, it's hard to talk about, but
You know,
like,
I think
it was
that one-
funny.
I think that one actually rivals the pogo stick bit. I wouldn't want stingers lodged in my crotch. Any part of my crotch.
So basically, Steve-O, they had these beekeepers come out, and they like basically tied the queen bee, which is like, if you don't know how bees work, the bees follow the queen.
Like
so
a
wherever
hive
the
mind.
queen, yeah, so wherever the queen goes, the bees follow. They tied the queen bee to his weenie, and just let the bees go. And oh my god, they went. And they were there.
It
And then
formed-
afterwards, he ran away and showed his stuff afterwards. And he got stung multiple times in the junk and in his nut area.
Dude, he had this giant bee dingus, a beenus hanging from his crotch area.
Mm.
It fucking like
it was
wiggled.
gross,
It wiggled
but it
when
was
he was
it was
moving.
funny though.
It was funny, yeah. God, that's so gross.
I also liked the double the triple wedgie. With,
Oh, yeah.
Wee Man and the two fat guys. Two fat guys would jump off, and Wee Man would get just lifted up by Wedgie, and they all get wedgied.
hmm
That was funny. So what do you think of the opening scene to this movie?
Honestly, at first, I was completely oblivious to what it actually was. Because I am such a pure soul, pure mind.
You're pure mind. I kind of
I'm a pure
knew like
mind.
right away.
I didn't know.
Um,
I thought it was just like obese Godzilla.
I mean,
But no,
I knew what it was supposed to be. I didn't think it was actually what it was. I thought it was just fake.
Ballzilla.
But it was Ballzilla terrorizing the town. And then
God.
it like came all over the citizens.
Yeah.
Which I wonder what was that like? Did they just have more pig semen, or like was that just like fake? Like I honestly,
Dude, I wouldn't
wondered.
be surprised if it was pig semen.
Well, because they all were like kind of disgusted by it, but they never really said what was like poured on them in the beginning scene.
It was probably just thick water with like white food
That's
coloring.
what I'm assuming, but there's no way to know for sure. Jack, what do you think about it?
No comment.
Glad Vicky didn't come to this one.
Glad she did not watch this.
Yeah, so am I. I think we all are glad that no one else came with us to this. This is
honestly,
definitely an experience.
this probably would have been a lot more fun watching it with more people. Because this is like a party movie where you just watch it and you laugh with your friends.
Number one, it's a party movie, and number two, it's a guy movie.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Like I can imagine women not wanting to watch this just because of the amount of like abused nutsacks in this movie.
Yeah, oh, definitely. Yeah,
there's
a lot of weenie.
It'd be hard to find scenes that don't have balls in this movie.
Yeah, pretty much.
So
there's yeah,
so many balls. So is that it? Do we want to just wrap it up?
I guess we got
really nothing else to talk about except nutsacks.
It wasn't that long of a movie either. I mean, it was pretty short, wasn't it? Like, what was the runtime for it?
Hour 30 minutes, I believe.
Yeah, so I mean, they can only do so much shit in this movie. I mean, like, honestly. Yeah. And they're older now, so it's not like they could do too many. You know, the older guys. They brought some new people in to do some stunts, and I actually kind of like the new people. I didn't hate any of them, which is. I feel like kind of odd because usually when there's like a series and they bring in new people, you kind of tend to hate them, kind of like I don't know, like Shmosh, for example. You know, you have the two original guys that you love, and then they bring in new people, and you kind of just tend to hate them, just because it's not the original. It's not like they did anything wrong. It's just they're not. It's just not the same. These guys aren't Johnny Knoxville.
That's what I feel like with Rooster Teeth as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like kind of everything. It's like these new people aren't Steve-O and Johnny Knoxville. They're just new, nobodies.
Yeah.
But I actually liked them. I enjoyed them in this movie. I thought they were really funny.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even the girl was pretty funny at some points. They didn't use her much, but I don't know.
Overall, the Botox was pretty funny.
That one was
the scorpion.
That was
a pretty good
one. The
one.
scorpion sting her lips.
Mm-hmm.
So
overall,
guess we can go into ratings now.
Yeah, we can get into ratings.
Okay, you want to start off with that?
It was a fun movie, so I'll just give it like a 7 out of 10. Fun movie to watch.
Yeah, I mean it kind of just comes down to that. It's not really. I'd say if it's your type of thing, definitely go out and see it. I know it's not everybody's sort of, cup of tea. It beats Moonfall out by a million years.
Oh, yeah.
This movie was, there are cringy parts just because of, like, how, you just don't want to watch it. Like the pogo stick scene. But, there's a lot of funny bits in it. I think it was if it is a send-off for Jackass, it was really good.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good.
So I don't think you could expect one anytime soon, unless it'll be all new people without Johnny Knoxville. But
at the end of the day, like, as long as it's still people like hurting themselves in dumb ways, it'd probably still be pretty entertaining.
Yeah, I mean, there'll always be shows like it, kind of like Impractical Jokers is one. America's Funniest Home Videos, I guess.
Oh yeah.
But nothing will ever beat out Jackass because you can't really show a lot of balls on America's Funniest Home Videos, or you'll probably get some sort of letter in the mail.
Oh yeah.
What do I give it though? It's kind of hard to rate because it's not your average movie, but I'd say overall, like, enjoyment, it was really good. So I think I want to give it a 7.
I give it a 7 for enjoyment. Yeah.
Yeah, like I'll give it a 7.
Aside from the parts where I was gritting my teeth and being uncomfortable, the rest of it was really hilarious.
Yeah, it was overall really funny. There are some parts where you're just like, geez, maybe I'm just too pure. I don't know. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that, love it.
People love cock and ball torture.
So what do you think, Jack? What do you think about this movie?
I'd give it a 7.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you could really give it any higher or any lower.
Yeah, I mean, I like to. I'm really when I saw Poopies in there. I don't know if you got Poopies from the movie, whatever. He was actually. I watched a guy on YouTube named Jamie O'Brien. He's like a surfer, and they like did a bunch of like really funny and like kind of not like this, but like they did like funny jokes and stuff on it. But they just like surf really cool places around the world. And I watched his channel. And they had Poopies on there, and he was like kind of learning from Job, and they'd like do funny like pranks and stuff to each other. And I always just loved Poopies. And then I stopped watching this was like years ago that I watched the channel, and then I just saw him. I was like, dang, that's cool.
Yeah, I mean, some of the guys they have on there are really funny.
But yeah, if you guys haven't guessed it, our overall rating for this movie is a 7.
Cool.
Yeah.
So
I mean, tell us what you think in the comments below. If you think we're dumb, or if like the movie.
What was your favorite / worst prank or stunt from the movie? I don't know.
Yeah, how much would you have to get paid to have a poker stick land on your nutsack?
How much
if
would
you're
you
a
need
girl,
to be?
Invalid.
What? Yeah, because girls don't have.
Sorry.
Weakness. How much would you need to be paid to have your balls crushed? Let us know. Thank you so much for watching, guys.
Yep, sorry
like,
this
comment,
one's kind of
subscribe.
short.
This was kind of a weird podcast.
It is kind of a weird one.
It was Jackass, but hey, that's what we're all here for. So anyway, thanks again for watching, and we'll catch you next time. Peace.
Bye-bye.